of work performance data. I know most of you are thinking work performance data have also its journey. Yes, and actually it is one of the most important way how you communicate in the project. Let's see. First of all, what is work performance data? Work performance data is a raw information. Information in its you can say simplest form or as information you get. For example, how many COVID patient was yesterday in your city? Maybe Lahore. So I can say in Lahore it is, I am not sure, but let's say 300. So that's a data. We can't contextualize it. We can't say, we can't decide anything from work performance data. Now, where data is produced? Data is produced in execution, also known as direct and managed work. And data is produced for which domain, which knowledge areas, for every knowledge area. Scope has its own data. You can consider data as a big file. What has done in a project, every deliverable, date status, number of change requests, everything that is happening in the project. In the case of COVID, number of people who got infected, number of people who died, all these things are data. Now, if I consider Lahore as example, maybe Lahore has their own data, Karachi has its own data, Sialkot has its own data, and so on. Every city has its own data of that day. But that data does not make any sense. Okay, what does that mean even? Okay, it has 300, maybe Karachi has 900, Sialkot has 100, but what does that even mean? They are not even correlated. So what happened in execution, data is produced in scope, schedule, cost, quality, resource, stakeholder, all the knowledge areas, procurement. And data goes to the team member. Consider it is a big file going to the team. Now team only takes, if the data goes to scope team, the scope team only takes their own data and discard the remaining data. That's not interested to them. They don't want to see what is happening in schedule. They are not interested. Scope team is more interested what is happening with them. Then the schedule, they are not interested how many changes are there. They just want to see, okay, how we are doing by schedule. You know, those schedule variance, things like that. They want to calculate that thing. So they are getting here the planned value and earned value as data. They are getting that as data. So all the data goes to each individual team. So data comes as a big file, goes to scope, schedule, cost, quality, all of them. I hope you understand that. Now each one have their own plans. Each one have their own plan. Schedule management plan, scope management plan, cost management plan. Each department have their own plan. They compare data with what was planned versus actual. What was plan versus actual. So they compare the data with the plan versus actual. And as a result, we get if schedule, cost variance, number of changes, quality reports and all those things. So data goes to all process and get converted into work performance information. Now each department generates their own work performance information. Each department is producing their own work performance information. Now information is more contextualized. For example, okay, Lahore had 300 today, yesterday it had 450. So now that we get trend. The trend in Lahore is falling down. Same, Karachi may be rising, Sialkot down. So every department scope will have their own trend, schedule their own. They will give their own thing. Now all this work information from all department, you can say that 10 departments in case of projects, all this information goes to project manager in monitoring and control, and he combined all those information to make a contextualized Okay, more of an integration. That is the role of a project manager. The biggest role of the project manager is of integrator. He combines all those work performance information and gives us one comprehensive reports with all graphs, chart, pie graph, so showing the S curve, where we stand in schedule, where we stand in the terms of cost, quality, all those things. That is being shown by work performance report. So work performance report, now here project manager will see it's a comprehensive report. According to a communication management plan, this will be shared. According to communication management plan, this will be shared with the relevant stakeholder. Not the complete report will be shared with everyone. No. This report goes to risk, control risk actually, to show which high level risk have occurred, which risk has not occurred. This will also go to managed communication. Managed communication is more of a post office for the entire project. Managed communication is a post office for the entire project. Actually, from work performance report, I'm using different colors so that different areas of mind can work, and I highly recommend when you are making your mind maps, do something like that. So work performance report goes to managed communication and we get project communication. Now this is more of a post office of the entire project where all communication will happen. And then of course it goes to control procurement to show the status of how the procurements are and all those things. But risk, it goes to the control risk, showing the overall risk. It goes to the managed communication, showing converting it to project communication, the communication that will be communicated. Very important thing. Every communication in the project happens to this one post office. I know you don't need to know the processes anymore. I know processes, 49 processes don't have value that much. But you must understand the journey, you must understand the flow, why these things are, how basically communication flow. This is an important question. You must ask yourself how the entire communication in the project flows, and this is your communication journey. Work performance data comes from all area. Work performance data comes from all area. The work performance data get converted into work performance information by how it get converted into information by comparing the plan versus actual. Work performance information will be the recommended changes, corrective, preventive action. All the work performance information goes to project manager in monitoring and control. He combines, we get work performance report that goes to the 4 areas: managed communication, control procurement, control risk, and one more area that I don't remember right now. So in monitor the communication, it's the most important. It got converted into project communication. In risk, it's very important to see how does the risk stands, what are these areas. Guys, communication is a 90% job of the project manager. Maybe you will not get direct question about any of these things, but as a project manager, as a certified PMP, you must know the flow of work performance data, how it get converted into work performance report. This is critical for your PMP exam. That's the journey for today. And this is how you can make your own journey. Understand the entire PMP. Put it there. Understand the entire PMP, how these PMPs get a bigger picture, just like a jigsaw puzzle. Oh, this is the purpose of this thing. Oh, this is the purpose of this thing, and make your thing according. Thank you very much. And if you have not subscribed to our channel, do subscribe. Our commitment to YouTube is gonna rise very high because we want you to give more value. We want to give you more and more value. We want to make more certified project management professional. My goal of this year, we have more than 128 PMP right now, the paid clients. We want to get them 365. So let's see how we can make this goal happen. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching.